Hey friends out there in YouTube land, today I've got something special coming out for you. The special thing that I've got for you today is a highlight, an artist highlight, which is pretty cool. And I haven't done one of these before, but a gentleman named Rob has been chit-chatting with me. Once again, my name is Rob, and we've been pretty active in the discussion down here in the comments. So when I ask you guys to, leave a comment, I'm serious. I'm really excited that I got to meet this gentleman. He's from the Netherlands, and he sent me a really well-curated list of photos. I don't even have time to show you all of them here, but I want to share with you some of my favorites. And he sent me over these images with a DeviantArt profile link, as well as a nice essay about his images. You know, he gave me a tour of places I've never been, and his images took me there, which was pretty cool. It was a welcoming invite to tour the land. Let's get started. This starts out here in Sicily, and this is actually my favorite, one of two, and you guys leave your comment down below which one is your favorite. But this one right here is Sicily, on the tip of the boot of Italy. Of course, I know where these locations are, and I spent quite a bit of time in the army. I never went anywhere. It just so happens that took place. And so here's a picture from a place that I've always wanted to go. And how beautiful is this? I absolutely love it. Now, I get a great amount of storytelling from how the picture presents itself here, and I think that is absolutely great. When I look at this, I see the ships in the harbor. They're worn. I love the light pastel colors. It's just absolutely excellent. And the idea that the town is actually on the little hill in the rise, it's just like stacked 1, 2, 3 on top of itself. So it really leads itself to having an absolutely interesting perspective. Here is something I would like to share with you as a storytelling element that I see very clearly. We've got a foreground, a middle ground, and a background. And we've got some framing. And the framing takes place via this ladder and this boat. These are the two foreground elements. And they kind of frame the rest of this shot. So when I saw this, I immediately stopped. This was the one that I looked at. And it really meant a lot to me to see that, because it's so very well composed. Moving on along, I don't see things like this in the States. I live in Virginia. Maybe if I was in New York or something like that. I do go to church. However, I've got nothing like this. So seeing pictures on National Geographic and things like that, yeah, that's great. But this is a person that I have kind of an experience with. We've got to know each other, at least casually, in the comments. And so here, seeing this photo, knowing that his hand pressed the shutter button, kind of brings me a little bit closer. Also, I'm a junkie for the wide angle, gentlemen and ladies out there, so I absolutely love that. So this picture, although innocuous, just kind of like an I was there photo, really speaks quite a bit to me, because I wasn't there, and so it feels like I was looking at it. So whenever you can do that with your artwork, with your photography, you're kind of transcending the page, and that's cool. Now, doors. Many years ago, I drew a bunch of doors because I really like doors. I like walkways, I like facades, but I really enjoy doors. And I have a couple architects in my family. So facelifts of buildings or front elevations and things like that are really interesting to me. And so we're going to move into a few of those. But I love how this leads around, and what really strikes me about this image is I like how this element right here of this wall cuts off right here and almost gets rid of the sky. It's so cool because it's three-dimensional in that respect. So once again, it's just a really very well composed image, and I love how the lines lend me through it. Now, when we were speaking about doors, I may have been getting ahead of myself. This and the other photo, the one with the boats, are my two favorite images that Rob has, and that's pretty cool. So looking at this door just really amazes me. I love the coating of the mortar on the brick. You can even see how it's deteriorated and been repaired over the years. Apparently this has been here for a long time. Obviously, we're still in Sicily, and I think we're actually in the town of Palermo, Sicily, which is pretty cool. And look, there's been so many things just put on this door over the years. It's really quite amazing. There's also a few references to the R in it. So, Rob, I don't know if you noticed that, but I did. I'm sure you did too. It's just a great shot. I really enjoy it. it's like, what's behind? And is it locked? Can I get in? It's a really great image. Moving on along, we have more winding streets. And this one kind of lets you, as the first one didn't feel as traveled, it felt a little bit more secluded. This one's busy. People live here. We see the gates on the side. We see the wiring going across. But notice, at least in this photo, the streets don't have a lot of trash. And there's all kinds of like tiles on the floor the way that they did this. And that's pretty cool. And the no trash thing is because we'll find out here in a second where it all went. Look at that. There's a little dump in the middle of the town. And this guy was just sleeping on the couch. And Rob even remarked about that in the email that he wrote to me, that he just kind of stumbled upon him, wasn't even expecting it. And the guy was just snoozing. They almost missed him, and I guess you would. So the reason you don't see much trash anywhere else, it's all with this guy. He collected it. And then right here, I love this. This guy looks like he's working at the shop. Looks like he's sharpening some knives. We're just sitting. Once again, we see these little cool little paved kind of tile brick roads. Really neat. I just like it. This guy's just chilling. He's waiting to do something. It's just neat. And we're going to come to our final image right here, and that's Palermo at night. And I really like this shot. So it's really cool because it's dark, it's grainy, the tungsten lamps are lighting everything up, and it feels like, the color is like what you would see if you were there. I think it's neat that this car has decided to park on the sidewalk. We've got somebody just kind of moving, and you can even see a little bit of the shadow. And what I really enjoy about all these, I like lines in photos. So everywhere I go, and everywhere we are in Palermo, I just see all these lines, and I think that it's really great. There are some more images that I wanted to get through, and I want to just go ahead and sign off and thank Rob for submitting this. I really appreciate it, man. I had a good time learning about Palermo. So guys, please show some support for Rob. Like this video, put your comments down below. Let us know which one yours was favorite. So once again, Rob, thank you. And as always, till I see you again, catch you on the flip side. Keep shooting, my friends.